change the direction the city is going into. Certainly we have a good fire department, we certainly have a good police department. John and I will never argue over that. You know, we support it. But there's other safety issues. One of the main safety issues that I see right now is, came about last year when we had flooding on the south side of Bismarck. The channel, the drainage channel now down there, the river backed up into it. Over the summer, it flooded 2 more times down there. And the reason for stuff like that is because of the neglect of infrastructure. And by that I mean, all it would take to improve that would be to put more culverts under the road. We get a 15% more flow. Instead of going after the infrastructure like that, we put these people at risk down there, the whole south side of Bismarck, and we can finance an idea center. Really, if I have a new idea for the city, let's fix the potholes and the infrastructure. When it comes to creating jobs, 9,000 jobs, I would like the city to come up with a statistic on how many jobs they have created. We know we've lost Bobcat, we know Sykes is cutting back, we lost the support structure for Bobcat, truckers, whatever. And I count 1,600 jobs lost. And to give you an idea of really what economic development is, and what my opponent proposes, more of the same. Bobcat, gone. Walmart never came. Monsanto never came. There was an outfit that was going to manufacture shipping containers. They never came. Pulse USA, we cut a ribbon for them. They never came. Dalawa Agri-Foods never came. Mammotek International never came. They went to Missouri. Schuff Steel, we all read about them. They aren't even sure they're coming. So we have a commerce center out there that the city is involved in creating jobs and has created none. We have lost jobs at a cost of $15,000 per job. So the question is, if we're ranked 5 by Moody's and we're 5 for best business climate, why is it we've got 9 failures at the Commerce Center? Why is it that somebody looks at the Commerce Center and builds in Missouri? Why is it that Pulse, they don't come? They said they were coming. There's something wrong with that. And what is wrong is that private enterprise is not allowed to flourish in this town. To take credit for the jobs that private enterprise creates, I can take just as much credit. But that would be just like going out and saying, we're Tree City, USA, I'm going to take responsibility for that like I planted every tree. Not true. Private enterprise needs to be turned loose in the city. We need to get out of the development business. And it's a funny thing, there's a developer right next to our Commerce Center who's asking $6 a square foot for his land. When the city made a proposal to Schuff Steel, they mentioned that. And they said, you know, we want $3 a square foot for our land, but we'll sell it to you for $1.50. Now that guy's a member of the Chamber of Commerce and the city's competing against him. If he decides he's going to bring somebody into Bismarck on his land, and the city finds out about it, they are going to run after that guy and offer everything because they need to get somebody in the Commerce Center because it's failed. Like I said, Commerce Center had 9 lives. It's a dead cat. And what do we propose? More of the same. It just doesn't work. And economically, we cannot afford to keep sticking money into a losing proposition that every businessman that belongs to the Chamber of Commerce would not allow in his business. So we get over to then grants like the Idea Center. I remember when Sandy Tabor was a commissioner, Berry College came in and wanted a grant, $500,000. The qualification, and the reason they didn't get it was no blue-collar jobs were created. Idea Center comes, they got $500,000. Paid two $70,000 jobs, two $50,000 office jobs, and a fix-up a building. It was sold to the public as a $500,000 deal when, if you look at the contract, it's a $950,000 mortgage of tax dollars to the future. Every year they're going to get money until it totals $950,000. That's a sleight of hand and disrespect for the taxpayers not to be upfront and label something economic development and no blue-collar jobs, but the requirements for Mary College were different. And what really makes me mad about these kind of schemes, including the Commerce Center, our roads, and I'm in the road business, are deteriorating rapidly. And the day is coming where heavy-duty specials are coming. We are not taking care of these roads. When you take $950,000 of money and you give it to a private group, that means you have to raise $950,000 if you're going to fix the potholes. Why are we paying double for this? And it's just the beginning. So I'm an infrastructure guy, and I believe everybody should be treated equal. We don't need to go out and support an idea center when we have innovative solutions that is doing the same thing. And now he is complaining because he wants money. We should have stayed out of it. It's private enterprise. But we didn't. We stuck our nose in it. And it's cost the taxpayer tons of money. Certain people get the money. Taxpayers get potholes.
Thank you, Mr. Schwab. It's the time allotted for opening statements. We do have a number of questions concerning economic development that will allow you to further go into these matters. And the first one that